Leo, welcome to your 5 card movie star spread. For those of you who have been with me since, I don't know, September or maybe earlier, you might recognize my old kitchen table from my old apartment. I'm visiting my kitchen table as well as my family in Illinois. With that being said, this house is filled with love and laughter and many, many children. So you might see somebody walk by the doorway here. There's a set of stairs. You might hear somebody go up or down the stairs. Mario Kart or piano might start playing in the background. These are people, not spirits, guys. Just real people. I promise. With that being said, we're going to move forward. Leo. Man, I did a reading for you guys on Friday that was like intense, and I feel like we're still in that same intense energy. In the antagonist position, here you are putting up walls and boundaries. This is the Wounded Warrior card. This is somebody who feels like they have so much to protect. Even though they are hurt and wounded, they will still stand their ground and fight for what they think is correct. In the antagonist position, you have the Devil card. Now, the Devil card can speak of two different things here. So let's talk about this for a minute. People get freaked out when they see the Devil card. So the Devil card is about addictions. It's about vices. If you look at these two people, the chains around their neck are very, very loose. They could get out. It's not the substance that's the problem. It's the fact that you choose it over and over. I had a conversation with a coworker of mine the other day, and he said you can get addicted to anything. He's absolutely right. People can get addicted to biting their fingernails. You know, there's no drug in that. There's no chemical release. Well, maybe serotonin, but do you see the point I'm making? You know, there are some people who can go home and have a glass of wine. And there are some people who go home and a glass of wine turns into a bottle of wine, and then they're driving their car and they get in a car accident. Do you see my point? It's not about the substance. It's about choosing the substance and why you choose the substance. Another version of reading the Devil card is reading that fine line between success and excess and wondering what part of the line you're on. Not really knowing if you're in excess, if you're choosing that vice over and over, or if you're handling it but just pushing things to the limit. So Leo, here you are putting your walls up and being defensive. And you're riding a very thin line that can either bring you success or excess. And that excess comes with all the negativity of addiction. It stings, don't it? It hurts. It pulls at your heart and makes you fight even harder. You see an injustice somewhere, and it pisses you off as you feel that sword of injustice being buried into your chest. You have kept your mouth shut for a while, and you do not want to anymore because something has changed. You see the possibility of new direction for the first time in a long time. Think about this for a minute. Protagonist, antagonist, overall theme, journey, possible outcome. Your antagonist is riding that thin line between success and excess, and right now you don't know where you are. You just know that you're driven by a feeling and you feel defensive of it, despite the fact that you're tired and you're exhausted from fighting that fight. So if your antagonist is the devil, and your journey is the star, that is rest, that is rejuvenation, that is a new direction, and that is wish fulfillment. Perhaps the negative energy is lighting a fire under your ass to do the right thing, to make a change. Now, I don't know if this change is to your external world or to your internal world, But there is a struggle here between, am I doing the right thing or am I hurting myself? Why am I making these new changes? Why am I so driven to do these things? This is going to be one of those readings, Leo, where I don't leave you with answers and advice, but I leave you with a lot of questions. And these are the types of questions you need to answer in order to go in the direction that you want. Because the possible outcome here is you going into chaos, you moving from the choppier or from the calmer waters into the choppier waters. This isn't you learning the lessons that you need to learn and moving on to a better place. This is you rocking the boat. This is you taking the lessons that you've learned and the things that you've seen and shaking it up. So you need to ask yourself those important questions. Are you being excessive? Or are you pushing the envelope to be successful? Are you moving in this new direction, and why? Why does it sting so much and make you push forward with so much passion and fire in your belly? Leo, you're a fire sign. But you're usually a little bit more cautious of a fire sign than, say, somebody like me who's a Sagittarius. You weigh out your options. You prefer to move toward the positive energy, the positive change. But you recognize there are some truths that need to be spoken here that are going to hurt and sting other people the way that they hurt and sting you. Fours are about stability. You have 2 fours in the inverse. 2 of them. The time for rest and rejuvenation and reflection is over. And looking at the lessons and focusing on the past is over. It's time to get past the fear of change and propel yourself into chaos. You need to show other people what they are lacking in order to show them what they don't want. Can you do that? So again, Leo, this is going to be one of those readings where it gives you more questions than answers. So please resonate on this a little while. Ask yourself where you really want to go and how you want to get there. This is a question of ethics and endurance. Why is this change necessary? And why does it sting so much? I hope you found a message that serves your highest good. I'll see you next week.